Welcome to the Saloon of Abilene. Big blind is $16.
I fold.
I raise. Qué lástima for you. I won.
The gentleman calls.
Give me the chips.
The gentleman calls.
Fold.
I fold.
I fold.
Fold.
I must
fold.
fold.
I raise.
The gentleman calls. The river. All in $644. The gentleman wins $1,431. The big blind is raised to $20. The gentleman calls. The gentleman calls.
I must fold.
I fold.
I win.
Fold.
Raise.
Fold.
The gentleman calls.
That's it. Those chips are mine.
The gentleman calls. The miss calls.
I must
fold.
fold.
Man, I'm good. The gentleman calls.
I raise.
Raise. Fold.
The gentleman calls. The flop.
Raise.
The gentleman calls.
I am the winner.
The gentleman wins. Player has left the table. The big blind is raised to $30.
Fold.
The gentleman calls.
I fold.
The flop.
I raise. Look out for me.
The gentleman calls. The gentleman calls.
I raise.
I fold.
Fold.
I raise. Pardon, those chips are mine.
The lady calls. The lady calls. The gentleman calls. I raise. The gentleman calls. Flop.
I check.
Player checks.
I fold. I fold.
I got you. A new player has joined the table.
Fold, I fold. Ah, caramba. I
I
fold.
raise. Raise. I fold. Now these are real skills.
The big blind is raised to $50. The gentleman calls.
That's a lot to
I
bet.
fold. The madam calls.
Check. Check.
I check.
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 I raise.
I fold.
I fold.
The gentleman calls. River. All in with 1,066. The gentleman wins $555.
Fold. I fold.
Raise. I fold.
Fold. I fold.
Give me the chips. Raise.
Oh dear, I'm
I fold.
shaking. I'm shaking.
The gentleman calls. The lady calls. The gentleman calls. Flop. Player checks.
Fold.
Fold.
These are real skills. That's a lot to bet. Fold.
Fold. I fold.
Sorry, I won.
The big blind is raised to $100.
Fold.
I fold.
Check.
I check. Check.
The river.
Check.
All in with $605.
Give me the chips.
The gentleman wins $1,915.
Raise.
The gentleman calls.
I fold.
Wow, I'm shaking.
Flop.
I check.
Player checks. The lady calls. The gentleman calls. Turn. All in. 720. River. The gentleman wins $2,223. The gentleman calls. The gentleman calls.
I'll check. I'll check. Check.
Raise.
Fold. I fold.
I should have won. Sorry. I won.
This player is out of money. Has left the table.
I fold.
I knew I was good.
A new player has joined the table. The big blind is raised to $150. Fold.
I win. I fold.
The gentleman calls. The gentleman calls. The gentleman calls.
That's a lot to bet.
check.
I raise. I fold.
I win. Ha ha!
I fold. I fold.
The gentleman calls.
Fold, I fold.
I fold.
I'm raising.
Fold.
I'm the winner.
Oh, I knew I was good.
The big blind is raised to $200.
That's it. Those chips are mine.
Fold, I fold.
Fold.
I fold.
The flop.
I check. I check.
Look out for me.
I fold.
I fold.
The gentleman calls. The gentleman wins $1,392.
Fold.
The gentleman calls.
I fold.
The flop.
I check.
Raise.
I fold.
Turn.
Check.
Player checks.
Check.
That's it. Those chips are mine.
The big blind is raised to $400. The gentleman calls. The gentleman calls.
That's it. Those chips are mine.
Give me the chips.
The gentleman wins $5,494.
Ooh, that is a lot to bet.
The gentleman calls.
Check.
I check.
I check.
Check.
All in with $1,447. The gentleman wins $3,694. The big blind is raised to $600.
Wow, I'm shaking.
I got you. I fold.
All in with $293. Flop.
Check.
Raise.
Fold.
I check.
Fold.
The gentleman wins $6,286.